And it's sad that the culture of reading is slowly dying away, and that is very sad. So yeah, so this is one of the ways, the ways that I can contribute in letting people bring back the culture of reading. Yeah, I was part of the 150 young Africans across sub-Saharan Africa who had a meeting with President Obama at the White House.
Mbe yuwale no sababu keta momoti mbe bulale no male eyo jalimbe yuwale no sababu keta momoti mbe bulale no male
Welcome to another session of Peer Talk. My name is Aladi, and today we have a special guest as usual. You know, today is going to be amazing. I'm so excited for today. We have a special guest here. We have Isatou Dumbuya, a writer, a minor in communication. You have all of that. And I'm so excited to have her here on Peer Talk. We've been planning to, bring her on. She's an amazing, she's a writer. She's one of the best writers in the Gambia that I know. Yeah, because I didn't know much Gambian writers. So I'm going to give her that. And welcome to Peer Talk, Isatou.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you for coming through, though.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Yes, this is a lot for me. Like I said, I've been trying to put it together. But God, time is the best. We plan, but whatever God plans, that's the best. I went to Vancouver the other day, trying to play, but because of what happened, that we were only able to do it. And then today is the day.
Today is our lucky day.
Yeah, I know. I'm happy. We are having it today. All right. So tell us about yourself, because I like to introduce my guests to my audience so they can have a clue who they are talking to. And just a little bit of background about you, your educational background, and then we can start from there.
Yeah. Hello everyone, my name is Isatou Dumbuya. Today I'm excited to be here on the Peer Talk. I'm from Vancouver, Washington, originally from Dipakunda, the Gambia. I attended St. Teresa's Primary School, then I moved on to St. Teresa's Junior School where I did grade 7 to 9, and then moved on to Gambia Methodist Academy where I was in the arts class from grade 10 to grade 12. And then I moved here to the United States, and in here I studied at the Washington State University, Vancouver, where I have a major in digital technology and culture and a minor in communications. And so Syrupy Sweet Dreams is my second book. I have written my first book, which is Suna Mariama, and then Syrupy Sweet Dreams is my second book. So I'm excited to be here today.
All right, amazing. That's a quiet. So for some reason, I don't know why. I thought you were from what's the name of the school again? Gambia. We have the best students usually come from. One of the best, because St. Augustine is the best.
Okay, are you talking about Gambia High?
No. Nusrat. Yeah, for some reason I thought you were from Nusrat.
Well, fun fact though, I registered to go to Nusrat.
Really?
And then every day the teacher would call my name in the classroom, but then I was like, no, I have to be in Methodist, and I just went to Gambia Methodist. But but then my name was in Nusrat.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I always say St. Augustine is the best school. We were having those kind of battles, but hands down to sense. So
Go sense.
Yeah. Methodist is cool. Methodist is really cool. I thought you were from probably Gambia High, and we have, because the debate is between Gambia High and Newsfed and all of that.
Yeah.
So I was going to bring the debate on, but I'll give you a pass.
Thank you.
Yeah. So when did you start writing?
I have always been a creative writer. Since my junior school days and my high school days, I used to write like very beautiful essays, and I would help my fellow students write their essays too. So yeah, that was just me. To me, it wasn't it was a hobby. It wasn't like I chose creative writing. Creative writing chose me.
Oh.
I just found myself doing it, and then I enjoyed it. I found myself in the moment. And then right after I graduated from high school, I decided to go to the Point newspaper and ask for a job to be a creative writer. And then I took on the Bring It On column, which is a weekly column, and the CCC column too, which was a weekly column. And then I just wrote. So yeah, that was me.
Wow. So I will assume probably that's high school, or when did you start? At high school or junior high?
In junior high actually.
Junior high.
Yeah, in junior
Okay.
high. And then I went on to high school too. And then I just continued writing, and then my teachers and peers were always amazed at the quality of the writing that I produced. So yeah.
Wow. So what inspires you at that age? Because a lot of times, when you're at that age, you just want to go play. If you're a girl, you just want to hang out with your girls, you play, or whatever you want to do in our community.
Yeah.
That's what we are used to. That's what we knew, like growing up. So what's different about you? What inspires you to choose that path?
I would really give it up to like my fellow African writers because I grew up reading books from my fellow African writers, and up to my big age, I am still interested in other African writers
Can you name
writing.
it?
So I would tell you, like the pace setters before and the Macmillan, like all those African writers before that we used to read. I remember a very good book that was so dear to me at that age, like at a very young age. One of them was like Kiri Kiri, My Father Will Eat You, and another one was Bafor, The Prince. Like all those books were very vital in helping me becoming a writer today, because it inspires me. Like those books inspired me and told me to believe in myself. And then for some reason, I just found myself writing. I can tell you that like it's something that is instilled in me, and then I nurtured it from a very young age. So so that's why it's very important for me as a Gambian woman, an African woman, a Gambian American woman, to produce this book, and then and serve as an inspiration to other young girls, other like African children. Let them know that they can believe in themselves and they can be whatever they want to be. That they can change the narrative. That they have to believe in themselves, and then in the process, we can always inspire like the future generation. And let them know that they can be whatever they want to be if only they put their mind to it. So, yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's very important, especially for young. Like they always say, when you want to put something in, when you want to kill a black man, put it in the book.
Put it in the book.
So it's not only a Gambia, but black people we don't read.
Yeah.
We don't read for some reason.
And Alaji, it's really sad. Like sometimes I have to ask people. So what page did you read in my book? Because I know every bit of my story, right? And then I'll just ask you, what story have you been reading? I just want to check, and some will tell you, oh my God, I bought the book, I put it down, I've been busy with work, and then I keep convincing people, all I need from you is 1 page a day. 1 page a day, and then you will be done with my book within a month, because it's 149 pages. It's not a lot, and it's sad that the culture of reading is slowly dying away, and that is very sad. So so this is one of the ways, the ways that I can contribute in letting people bring back the culture of reading. So please guys, read.
Wow, that's very important, because that's not just you. A lot of people, a lot of writers will complain about that. People will buy their book just to support, but they don't read. It's good to support, but if you don't read what I'm writing, how are you gonna? I think supporting me is buying and reading it, so you can give me the props of writing something.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because as an African writer, I really want to share what I wrote with my book, wrote in my book. You know, I am excited to share these stories. And if you don't open the book to read these stories and know what it's about, I mean, like, it kills the motivation
Absolutely.
for me
That's
as
what
a
I'm saying.
writer to
Yeah.
go ahead and bring another book. But then, you know what, Alaji, I'm gonna continue writing.
You got to.
I'm gonna continue encouraging our people to buy the book and read these stories, because these stories are an integral part of us all. Like you know, like the very few people who have read this book tell me, oh, Isatou, like in this story, I thought that you were talking about me. And it's strange, you know, it's strange, and it's I mean, like, it's sweetly strange, because writing is kind of like a gift that, you know, like, that God tells you to write something, and then you write it down, you know, and then you never know who your story will communicate with, you know, and who will resonate with your story. So yeah, reading is very important, and we need to bring the culture back. Yeah.
And it makes you smarter. It makes you smarter. It makes you know. That's why there's a lot of ignorance in our community. If we are picking books, we're gonna eradicate that.
Exactly.
Even politically, everything, we're gonna eradicate. We're gonna be better if we are reading.
Yeah, better human beings.
Yes, better human beings. You know, so it's important. So, but then, how do you get your inspiration? How do you? What your inspiration of writing these books? Well, for example, before we get there, what is the book about? Just a synopsis of what the book's about.
So, my book is a stunning collection of 10 unforgettable stories, and then it has like the themes. I love to explore the themes of resiliency, self-discovery, love, forgiveness, and hope. Those are all the things that I like to put in my book. You know, and it has a little bit of romance. So yeah, all of that. I mean, like, it's just 10 stories, and then they are all different. So yeah, I mean, like, so once you open the book, you will see what I'm talking about.
All right. So now I want to make sure that I won't be like those people that you're gonna call to say, what did you mean?
Yeah, what did you mean? Yes.
So thanks for giving me that heads up. But now you wrote all of these books. So what is the inspiration behind it? What makes you be like, you know what? I think, you know, I want to write this. How do you get your inspiration?
You know, I get my inspiration from, like, the strong women in my family, the soft women in my family, and I also have the inspiration from, like, mere observation of life, you know, because the things I write about are things that are happening in our everyday lives. And like I mentioned before, like, so some of my stories always touch other people, and then they tell me, oh, for a second I thought that you were writing about my story. So yeah, everything is about observation and sometimes maybe my own participation. But yeah, that is what inspires me all the time, and I see the beauty in life, and then so that's what I try to bring in this book. For people to see, okay, sometimes life can be crazy, but then all in all, you can see, like, self-discovery and then all the beautiful things, you know, like the resiliency that we all have as as American, I mean, like, as immigrants ourselves. Because this book has a theme of, like, the American dream, because every character in this book is somehow related from being like a Gambian and then moving to the United States in search of the American dream.
You know, I'm going to give this out, but I write sometimes, you know, here and there. I wrote a movie, a script. It's not done yet, but it inspires that kind of thing. You know, it's more of an immigrant coming here, a single parent immigrant, you know, and then how, you know, her kids end up to be. She got 2 kids.
Yeah.
The one, you know how kids go through, teenagers, you know, how they go through, you know, to fit in the society.
Yeah.
And the other one is a girl who is, you know, trying to be like her mom, because her mom is, like, working on them.
Yeah.
And those are realities that are happening.
Yeah.
Those are things that are happening. So I'm still writing it. I don't know, maybe we can collab.
Yes, let's go.
And you can help me on that, because I'm so inspired to do that. Because, you know, so many things, even our dean and everything. I wanna incorporate everything there. Our struggles, our dean, how we struggle here, as immigrants and then our background. You know, I think those things are something that we need to, we need to tell.
Exactly. And then, like our creativity need to be explored.
Absolutely.
And then put out there for the world to see. Like if you're creative and then you keep your creativity, you're not sharing it with anybody, it doesn't have that much effect in the world.
No.
But then like if you share your creativity with the world, that is when you create so much magic.
Absolutely.
And then that's what I did. I took the extra effort to share my creativity with the world. I want to share the magic. I am thrilled to share these stories with everyone. Like this book is not only for Gambians, it's for Gambians, not non-Gambians, Americans. I'm just excited to share these stories and tell people that, to show people that, we are all creative and we need to celebrate our creativity. Yeah,
it's important, or else we're gonna die with it, and like you said, no one is gonna benefit. Like for me, even for one person that you can impact, one person you can change one person's perspective about things, or you can motivate them to do something.
It's worth it.
It's worth it.
It's worth it
because that's just one person. You don't know that person what he or she gonna do to spread that message. So it's important. Now, how do you get to that creative zone? Because most people have different ways of having their inspiration. Sometimes probably you might be doing your chores, or you might be, as a mother, you might be taking care of your kids, and there's something sparking. Say, you know what? So how do you get to that zone?
Yeah, so like you said, sometimes things just spark. I just see something and it ignites a whole new world. For me, I'm like, hey, you know what? I can write a whole story from just this event, or just a single word. Like for me, like the first story in the book says the title says like freshly squeezed beginnings. And I'm like, freshly squeezed beginnings, that sounds intense, soft, and opens a whole new magical door out there. So then so that's how I developed the story, and it took me some time to really put the pieces together. So and then so coming back to the question that you just asked, for me, sometimes I sit alone at night because I have kids, and then the daytime is very chaotic for me. It's wonderful, it's good. I have beautiful, wonderful kids, and and a very supportive husband. But
shout out to you, King. Shout out to the King, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So and I make sure that everybody is asleep, so that I can sit down and really process the day, process the ideas that I have, process the ideas that I really want to develop.
Right.
So that's how my creative process is. But then mostly it's from observation. Like I said, observation. I really observe people because I used to be an introvert. I know some people will be like, Isatou, I know today is not an introvert.
I need to cut you short. Introverts are they got the
smartest.
Come on, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be a surprise.
Yes. I used to be an introvert. I really observed people. I observed events. I'm like, you know what? I can write something from this, and that's what I did, and that's what I still do. So so that's how I get my inspiration to write books.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, people who are like that, they're the genius in our community. Because, like, if you can sit and think, or if you can, because it's like, as human beings, even God, Allah told us to think. You have to think. Your brain is to think. So if you can think and can come up with, positive things that humanity can, benefit, those are the people who are changing the world.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, those are people changing the world.
I agree. Yep.
So that's why I wanna understand your creative mind. How do you get to that? I
mean, it's very hard even for me to really understand. But then the thing that keeps me grounded is I know that, hey, Isatou, you have been doing this for a very long time. You've been doing this for years. Because like I mentioned before, right after I graduated from high school, I knew that I need to do something. And writing was something that I can do. And then that's how I deeply connect with people. And that's how I can share my creativity. And then, and then my husband met me when I was a writer at the Point newspaper. And then, he has been very supportive of this.
Let me back up, because there's a story you told me about. You said you met Obama.
Yes.
What?
Yep.
Tell me about that. Tell us about that. I want to hear that story.
So, this was in the year 2010. I was chosen by the American Embassy in Banjul to represent the Gambia. It was me and 2 other people. So, I was part of the 150 young Africans across sub-Saharan Africa who had a meeting with President Obama at the White House. We had, I think, like a 2-hour-long meeting with him.
That's a long time.
That was a long time. I even was tired at some point. And and then we did meet Hillary Clinton and all the other politicians, all the other heavyweights in Washington, D.C. So, so that was how I first came here to the United States. And and I was able to take part in this event because of my writing. So thanks to my because of my creative writing.
Wow. Oh wow, that's huge.
Yeah.
So in sub-Saharan Africa.
Yeah.
So you were representing Gambia.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, me and
that's huge.
2 other guys, Sana Saab and Kojo Thomas Kwesin. Shout out to Sana Saab.
So how was that experience?
That was so real. Like it was amazing. It was a one-off experience that I don't think I would ever experience that again in my life. You know, as a 21-year-old at that time, it was like I felt like the world was my oyster. I was like, what? So it was amazing, really. And then that event really kept me grounded, because like every time I kept asking myself, Isatou, what are you doing to change the world? And remember, Obama said, yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Yeah, yes, you can.
So,
absolutely. I think that should be a motivation, because for some of us, when we come to America, you know,
you forget.
You know, the time we were coming, we think, because you know how America is.
Yeah.
We're thinking, man, who's going to be the first celebrity I'm going to see? But you came in and
right away.
The top celebrity of the world
at that time.
I mean,
at that time, and Hillary Clinton too.
So that's something, man.
Yeah, I'm sure I met a lot of the politicians, but at that time I didn't know them. I only know Hillary and Obama and Michelle and all those. Other ones.
So as a young African, you know, and a young woman at that age, so what did you learn from that, you know, visit, or from that meeting of the greats, like like I said, the leader of the world at that point? What did you learn from that? Yeah,
that's a very interesting question, Araji, because it taught me that we as Africans need to do something to make our African societies, a better place for us and the future generation. That we need to do more. We need to try to inspire and aspire to do more, to become more, you know, and then just make the world a better place, you know, so within politically, economically, I mean, all of that stuff.
Wow. That's amazing, man. That's a great experience, man. I mean, thank you for representing us, you know, because I don't think we have a lot of those. So obviously, you know, it's something to be remembered. Yeah, something to be remembered.
Yep.
Appreciate that for us, you know. And then now, you know, what like you said it, right? You talk about a little bit about the book. So, but what did you want your readers to take away from these books that you read?
You know, I am very passionate about writing stories that explore hope, self-sufficiency, self-discovery, and our resiliency as a whole. So, I really want to inspire the younger generation, and then like everyone right now to pursue their dreams. You know, I mean, like you can have a career, you can have your job, but then never forget your passion, never forget your dreams, never forget your hopes. So yeah, that's how it is here. I just want to inspire, empower, and connect with our people. So
Absolutely.
this book is for you.
Absolutely. It's for everybody to read. So, but then, I know as a mother, your mother, husband, like you said,
Yeah.
it's hard to do this. How did you, what were your challenges when you were writing these books?
So like I said, I come from, I mean, I am very lucky to come from a home. I mean, like, I built a home with my husband. So I'm very proud to say that our home is so full of love, alhamdulillah, mashallah. And then me and my husband always support our dreams. Even today, when I say I want to be an astronaut, my husband will tell me, "Are you sure you want to do it?" If I say yeah, he'll be like, "Okay, go ahead, go ahead with it." So yeah, alhamdulillah, I have a very supportive husband who sees me throughout this journey. I mean, like before I published this book, I sat him down and told him how this journey would look like for us, you know. And then he's very supportive, and then like he motivates me. Him and my children do motivate me to, you know, to tell me like to go ahead and pursue my dream. So yeah, that's how it is, and that's how I go ahead with it. I know it's very challenging, and then I am here sitting here telling all the other women, I know life is hard, life is challenging, but then never forget your passion. Just keep pushing.
Yes, keep pushing. That's what it is. But thank God, though, alhamdulillah, like, you know, our society now, women, you guys are kicking it, man. Kicking it. Every graduation, you guys are always
women. Yes.
I mean, that's amazing. But then, like you said, life is not easy, you know, for both parties, both men and women, you know, in our community. So, what advice do you have for those women who have those aspirations, those, you know, dreams, and then still trying to balance their family life, career life, and all those dreams that they're trying to, you know, achieve?
I know, I believe I have read somewhere that said like that work-life balance is just a myth. It's not possible. Some say it's possible, but then all I can tell you is just try to find an in-between. Find an in-between. And be aware that burnout is a real thing. As women, I know we give and give and then we forget about ourselves. But then like they say, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You have to try to fill your cup first before you can pour for other people. And then as a society, like people think that women are so strong that they can just keep on giving and giving. But that's not the case. Sometimes we get burnt out. And then, you know, I mean, like it's crazy. So yeah, I would tell women and other, like to pursue your dreams, and also never forget to take care of yourself. Never forget to take care of yourself. Even if it's a girls' night out. Just do it. Get dressed up. Go have fun.
Absolutely.
Take care of yourself. Try to live a little softly.
Right.
Yes.
So how about men? Like you're a woman, because I don't want to be bad. So what can you tell us in order to support our women folks?
Yeah, and for men too, this is very important. I do encourage my husband to relax, have time, take care of himself, go out, have fun, especially with his friends. I do encourage him to have that, because like for guys, you know, so mentally that is very healthy for you guys to be able to function and take care of our homes, because we need you guys.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, we need each other.
Yes, we need each other.
Yeah. So I don't want to keep you though, but I think we're gonna have a part 2 of this. We're gonna a whole, like, because this is just a, you know, I just want to understand, because you are so deep. I feel like I just want to have a conversation with you, even without the book.
Okay.
I feel like I just want to talk to you about things, about life.
Yeah.
So now, what advice do we have for the little girl in Gambia, little girl in Senegal, little girl in Kenya, little girl in everywhere, a black girl in America, you know, who has a vision of writing like you do at an early age? What can you advise that kid?
What I want to tell these young children, because first and foremost, I used to be one of them. I used to be one of them, one of the kids growing up in Gambia. And I never thought that I'll be here today. But then I just followed my dreams, and I kept believing I kept believing that, you know, things can happen if only I believe and if only I work hard for it. So all I can tell them is to keep writing, keep aspiring, keep looking out there, you know, and then to always believe that, you know, that you can always do more, become more, aspire more. And and then the world is your oyster. So
Absolutely.
if only you believe and work hard. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, you know, I like to, because this show is all about motivation, inspiration, and all of that. And then I like to talk to young people the most, especially, you know, the community, the society that we live in.
Yeah.
You know, West, you know, it's crazy out here. You can be whatever you want to be, but you know, you have to understand, like, you have to understand how to move in this society. So especially our young Black girls, I always try to talk to them about, you know, to always, you know, think about progression, think about, you know, because there's so many distractions.
So many distractions.
Social media is there, so many things. What you see that you want, that's what you want to be, and then, you know, it's crazy. So I think, you know, we should have conversations like this.
Yeah.
Not always negative. I know negative sells.
Yeah.
You know, but
negativity sells.
Yeah, it does. You know what I mean? So we're supposed to have conversations like this.
Yeah.
Both men and women.
Yeah.
You know, in this platform. I'm trying to get so many other women come here, but it's hard to get women out here. But I want to have that, you know, to have a conversation so we can understand each other.
Yeah.
We can learn stuff from each other. And then, you know, how to raise our kids, how to guide our kids in this kind of community.
Yeah.
Because we need to create brains like you, brains that can write for us, brains even politically they can impact, right? They can be in the city council. They can, because we are growing here. It's a growing population. Yeah, it's a growing population. So we should impact positively. That should happen. That's the must. Because like I said, we are so, like, you can't go anywhere and won't find a Gambian. You know what I mean? So in this community, like, now you guys are in Vancouver.
Yeah.
You know, the last time when I went there, I was talking to this uncle. He was like, you know, when I was here, there's just me and few people. But now, you know, you see the community is growing. It's growing. Which is good. Alhamdulillah. I mean, that's what we want. We want to grow here. The last time I had a conversation with Hamid, So he was saying the same thing. He was like, for us to impact this community, we have to be self-sufficient. We have to be wealthy. We have to create wealth. We have to, you know, things like that. So even politically, we can impact, because you can't impact politically if you don't have a stand in that kind of society.
Exactly.
You know, the society that you are.
Yeah.
So it's important to have this kind of conversations. It's important to support each other. Yeah. And I'll tell everybody to please try and buy this book, man, and then read it. Yeah. Read it to your kids if they can't even read. Because like you said, there are stories of all kinds of stories in this book. And, you know, in order to support her, you got to read the book. You got to read and understand her mindset and then celebrate her. Because I like to celebrate people.
Yeah, and I'm always welcome to feedback.
Yes.
What the people think.
Absolutely.
You know, what they think about the stories. And then, like, if they like it, if they don't like it, I am open to it. Yeah. So, yeah, and now, like, their honest feedback on Amazon.
Amazon, yeah, man. Pick the book, and then let your kids read it, man. These kids are here, they're super smart. Gambians are super, Africans, I mean, Black people, we are smart people, but we just need to read and then pick other people's brain and then benefit from it. You know?
I like it. Huh? The book is not for kids.
Oh, it's not for kids? Oh, I mean,
the book is not for kids. Then.
Yeah, but when I say kids, like you said, I think, you know, sometimes that's a fallacy. We need to, okay, I'm not saying the little kids who can't understand
like
nothing, but like you said,
the book is for 18
it's for 18 plus, but you say it has a lot of different things from it, from love, from, if I remember correctly,
like family drama.
Yeah, you don't have to read the whole book too, because every book you see, there's something there that the kid can read.
Yeah, exactly. But I let my son, who is 12 years old, read the first story and the second to last story.
Yeah, you can tell them.
That's the only story.
You can guide it. You can be like, you can read to them if they can read.
Yeah.
But that's just gonna help them to have that familiarity, have that connection with reading.
Yeah.
You know, books that are written by us.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you know, some parts, of course, like you said, but you know, teenagers, you know,
yeah,
people
teenagers,
who are, you know, going they should
18
read it.
and plus.
Yeah,
18 plus.
But Sona Mariam, everyone can read that
Everyone
one.
can read
Yeah,
that one.
everyone can read that one. So yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your next project?
My next project.
When is your next project? Let me see that.
I would say that I have started putting together the ideas for my next book.
Right.
So yeah, I am starting.
You're starting.
Yeah.
All right.
And right now I am also very busy with the marketing
of this book. Yes.
Exactly.
I think you need to hit a lot of platforms. Did you talk to Paos? Paos is really good at that. You know, Paos. You need to talk to Paos too. You need to push this book, man. You need to push it. Yeah, man. For real though, it needs to go so people can, you know, support you.
Yeah.
It's a great book. Like looking at it, I haven't read it yet. But you know,
149 pages. It's not a lot, and then like the thing that keeps you going is like it's different stories. It's 10 different stories. You know, you don't have to be stuck with one story from page 1 to page 149. It's different stories that keeps you going. Like it's just like that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right.
Yep.
No problem.
Very interesting.
It's interesting. Yeah. It looks the production is amazing. I like it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I did self publishing on Amazon.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
I wrote the book and I went on Fiverr.
Okay.
And then I got somebody who formatted the book
for you.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then when I was done, I created an account on Amazon and then did self publishing. It's very easy and self explanatory.
Nice.
So yeah.
Nice. That's good, man.
Very easy. Yeah. It's called self publishing. And then I don't mind helping other young people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like other people, grown up, young people, to go through their own self-publishing too. I mean, yeah, because we need more African writers.
No.
We need more Gambian writers too.
Yes,
you know, and it's very rare to see women also write good quality work too. So and then I keep pushing this book because I know what I did in this book. I know what I put in this book, and then all the hard work that I put in this book. I didn't just write a book. Oh, okay, I just want to publish a book. I'm so desperate to publish a book. No, you know, I have been writing for years. I have always had like a wide readership since in Gambia, and you know, and the people knew me there, and then they knew my work. They respect my work. So yeah, it wasn't like I just wanted to publish a book. No, this has been a long time coming. I really put the ideas together, and it took me about 3 years to really finally decide to do this. And then like I always go back to my work, edit it, and make sure that I put like a quality work out there for the people, because I don't want anything that's watered down and then just pass it to the people. I respect people better than that, you know. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. I just want to put like quality work out there for you, and I would tell you that this book is quality work, and it can compete with other literary works produced by other African writers and other American writers, or like writers around the world. So I knew what I put in this book was quality book.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. And the book is available on Amazon.
It's on Amazon. Okay, where can you So where can you get the book? Amazon and where?
Yeah, Amazon, and I do have my hard copies. I mean, like if you want your author copies, you can always contact me, and I can give you your signed copy to have, or you can always order it off of Amazon. So it is a book produced by a Gambian American.
I'll put the link.
Thank you very much, Alaji.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. I'm so excited for this, man. I can't wait to read it.
Sure.
Yeah, I can't wait to read it.
Yeah, I have to sign the book.
Send it here. Everyone can see it. Wow. That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait to read it. I have to read it. Now I like to read, so yeah, sometimes I do. I do read. I will definitely read it and then give you a feedback.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
No, for sure. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it, and I pray that I think you need to knock on all the doors and then other platforms, so you can reach to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And then
I'm glad that we were able to do this
Yeah,
today.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm so glad to.
Yeah.
You know, I've been planning it, like I said, since I heard that you had it. I don't know, what did I say?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I was planning to have you on the platform, and then so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
And then promote it.
Yep.
Make sure people read it. Read it. If you get it, don't just put it on your
desk.
Just read it, man.
Yeah.
Read it, and then that's how we
Yep, I appreciate all the honest reviews.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna put the link on the with the video, so people who are watching can just click on it, and then it's going to direct you to the link, to the website that Amazon, and then you can just order your copy.
Yeah.
All right. So how about, do you have something for Gambians, like people who are living in Gambia? Do you have something there?
Yeah. So plans are on the way to send books, a whole lot of books to Gambia. I really want to go to Gambia and then connect with my former high school, Gambia Methodist Academy, and my former junior high school, St. Teresa's St. Teresa's Junior, and then donate some books. I would love to reconnect with my former junior school and then high school, and then serve as an inspiration to the young people, and let them know that they can always follow their dreams, and that we have our own space in literature. We can take up our own space.
Thank you so much for coming through. Really appreciate it. Like I said, buy this book, get the book, and then support her, and that's how we're gonna build as a community. So it can inspire you too. You can read it and get an inspiration. You know what, I can do this too.
I can do this.
Yeah. We need more writers, more writers, and people need to read. We need to read. Yeah. Like one of my friends, Isatou Dumbuya, he used to say that, he was like, if you play TV for your kids, that's what they're gonna. But if you are reading, they're gonna read too.
They're gonna read too. Yeah. That's true.
If you pick up a book, they're gonna pick up a book. Whatever you do, that's what
they're gonna do.
They're gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's
all right. Yeah. Thank you so much, and then share this video, and let's keep the conversation going.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.